Hey guys, and welcome to my word vlog. I'm going to be counting down to the top 7, and I know that's a very odd number, but the top 7 words on my list. So, let's start. Glückspilz, which literally means a lucky duck. Naja, which means yes and no. Pause, break. And you know those Kit Kat commercials where they go, take a break with Kit Kat, and they have like the two Kit Kats and it looks like a pause? Yeah, that actually makes more sense in German. Will, which is a conjugated form of wollen, and when I say ich will, it means I want something so bad and nothing is going to stand in my way until I get it. I think it's really cool. Kult, which does not mean cult, but means something that's culturally and historically rich and important. Sitzpinkler, which is actually used as an insult. It means a man who sits down to pee. And I don't know about you, but that's kind of relieving. I mean, imagine if he didn't know how to aim, which a lot of guys don't. So I'd rather a guy sit down to pee. Geist? There's not a proper translation for the term, but it means like a combination of mind, spirit, and ghost. Freigeist, meaning free-spirited, or free-minded, or free-ghosted. Zeitgeist, meaning the spirit of the age, and by age I mean like the time. Dick, which means thick or fat. Now this next one is kind of interesting. Schmuck, which in German means jewelry, and knowing the American translation of the word, it means an obnoxious or a foolish person, but it originates from the Yiddish word for penis. I like this next one. Handschuh Schneeballwerfer. Handschuh Schneeballwerfer. Handschuh Schneeballwerfer. I've been practicing. It means a person who wears gloves to throw snowballs, and it's supposed to be like, hey, you're a sissy, you have to wear gloves to throw snowballs. This next one is one of the longest words in the German language, and it has 41 letters. Now, I tried to practice the pronunciation of it, but I'm totally gonna slaughter it. Donaudampfschifffahrtsgesellschaft, and it literally means the captain of the Donaudampf steamship company. Fahrt, which means drive. Ausfahrt means exit. Now, I like to do a little experiment with Ausfahrt. Ausfahrt is made up of two different words, aus meaning out and fahrt meaning drive. So together they make up the word exit. But I like to translate the first half, aus, and leave the second half as it is. Aus, fahrt, outfahrt, fart out. Okay. I'm a little bit immature, you're going to have to deal with that. Schadenfreude is the pleasure derived from the misfortune of others. So say you're watching a comedy and one of the characters trips and then falls into a pie and you laugh. You're a Schadenfreude. Heimweh, meaning homesickness, and it's something I'm having right now. Fernweh, which literally translates to wanderlust, but it takes it a step further. It's not just wanting to travel, it's needing to get away from anything familiar or an ache for distance. So we can say, ich will Fernweh, I will have it, you know. Unterwegs, meaning on the road, and I like how they could fit all of that into one word. And doch. Okay, so doch is a little bit complicated, but let's try to understand it. If someone says, hey, do you want a Coke? And you say, no, I don't want a Coke. But if someone says, you don't want a Coke, right? You go, no, I do want a Coke, or yes, I do want a Coke. So we don't have one word that means I want the opposite of what you're saying. So you could either say no or yes, but you have to explain what you want afterwards. Doch means I want the opposite of what you're saying. So if someone says, you don't want a Coke, right? You say, doch. They'll bring you the Coke. I like that word. It's convenient, and I like it. So those were my 20 words, and ta-da! We're done! Tschüss.